viewers, it is Bazooka Bulldozer here, and today we are back with another live stream. And today, we are working on Bazooka City yet again. Once I load back into this game, that is. Anyways, welcome to the stream, Nolan, Azure, Osmo, Pinecone on the sword side. And then welcome to the stream, Vegas, BigQB, and Soma. How are we doing today? I'm a sub. This is pretty good. Thank you. Wait until I get the city loaded in, then you'll see. If my game would quit crashing, it would be great. Game does not easily crash this much. I don't know why it's doing this. What's up, Torno? How are you doing today? I thought you were changing your stream music. Well, I did for a little bit, but I think oh wait, yeah. I changed the background music for my videos, not the stream. Yeah, the stream music isn't being changed, it's just video music. Those villains are cool, thank you. What's your username in Roblox? I don't usually play Roblox that often, but it's Bluebird_Jet, all lowercase. What's up, Blob? How we doing? I need to put my Rolodex axe back out because I got rid of it when I was filming the bucket truck tutorial. Thank you for the gift. Also, make sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying how this city is looking. At this point, Bro might be close to Alpine. I mean, I do build an Alpine city every once in a while, so like relations wise, yeah, we're pretty close. Building wise too, I'd say so. I'm gonna get rid of this random gravel. What's up, Greenville Roblox fan? How we doing today? It's me, we were friends on Minecraft. Wait, are you the chill guy from the Urban Wonders Discord? And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all these as well. All this random stuff kind of ended up here because I was moving a couple buildings around. And some stuff fell, I guess. Guess I'm chilling? Oh, I see. Welcome to the stream. McNuggy the Beast says I haven't been on lately since I've been working on building multiple cities. Nice. What city projects are you working on? Alright chat, what should we build today? Yeah, my frames are struggling. Early university, I do have a work in progress university in the prefabs, but I don't have a place for it yet. I'm probably gonna put it like somewhere over here in the future. These 5 buildings are just facades, so I'm gonna add a roof in the back to these buildings. Welcome to the stream, Canedo Pet. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? A mall would be cool. I haven't really gotten to the shopping center area yet, though. Okay. Oh, it is setting this up. We have a mix of cut copper and regular copper. Alright. Is it just me or I can barely hear the stream? Sometimes it just has random audio issues that only affect specific people. I don't know why. I don't know if Streamlabs is voting or YouTube is voting. Sometimes people have audio issues, but sometimes they don't. Make a gas station or a motel? I could do that sometime today. I think I'm going to have them all meet to this wall. I'm gonna get rid of this mud since it was originally just used to cover the other side of the building. That doesn't exist. Greenville says I mainly make towns but I'm playing in a big city. Nice. Yeah. you should definitely scale up if you have the time. I've been making the city for about a year, and I'm really liking how it's turning out, and it's been a lot of fun to build. Yeah, Alpine is a great guy to get like advice from when it comes to building cities. He actually made a video on my city pretty recently. You should check it out. It's Roasting Your Minecraft City, Roasting Your Minecraft Builds episode 16 or something like that. Greenvilles is my brain struggles to build a lot, but I'm very creative. It's just hard to turn those ideas into reality. I used to be kind of the same way back in like before 2023, and then in 2023 I learned to build good, so my builds has started becoming a lot better, and eventually I worked up to the city I have today, which I've been building for almost a year. Ezra says, I might have to go because it's midnight. I'll see if I can come in a future live stream. See ya. I probably will go. Will go live around the same time tomorrow, so stay tuned for the next stream. Rob says his skyline is somewhat similar to New York City, but not that much. Well, yeah, I took a pretty small skyline approach. Because I knew that if I went with a big skyline like what Chicago or New York City has, then I'm gonna have to build a level of suburban sprawl that is just impossible to build. Because even in a smaller city, the suburbs go out for miles. And I'm trying to make my Minecraft city different from other Minecraft cities, in that they actually have a realistic amount of suburban sprawl for an American city. So I went with a smaller skyline. The city is kind of a city that would support like 100,000 to 200,000 people living in it. Nice. I mainly made suburban cities. Nice. if you want, you can join my Discord server and you can share your builds there and stuff like that. And there's a lot of pretty good builders in that server, so you can definitely get some build advice if you ask for it. Rob says, what I actually recommend, however, Greenville is to find a reference or explore Google Maps to find the buildings that match the city theme. Yeah. Yeah, I found out that using a reference to while building, it can really help you improve your building skills because you'll grasp kind of what real life details look like, such as the roof, the windows, stuff like that. And eventually, once you get good at that, then then you'll have the skill level to kind of start building custom stuff. Lob says I haven't been active on Discord lately. That's like the 5th time I've restarted a city just because I lack the scaling of the city. I would recommend like you stick with a specific scale. Like for example, my city, it's not the most consistent when it comes to scale, but I've kind of stuck with like 1.5 to 1 or 2 to 1, or basically anywhere in between. And so my thing is start with the scale of your roads. Like if you want a 1-to-1 scale road, do 3 block wide lanes. And if you want a 1.5 to 1 scale or 2 to 1 scale, then go with 5 block wide lanes. But in this case, I have 8 block wide lanes here because 5 blocks lane for the actual road and then 3 blocks on the side for street parking, parallel parking. So yeah. And then you let's say you pick a 1.5 to 1 scale roads, which means your roads are 1.5 times bigger than real life. Then you want to build in that kind of same scale. So that's kind of my advice to get the scaling of your city. So yeah. Yeah, I don't recommend doing this, but like I didn't really plan my city too much. I just laid out the roads. I just kind of laid out the roads in a grid and decided to wing it. Which makes sense because older American cities are known for having a lot of grids. Greenville says, here's my hot take, build for fun. Sometimes don't always worry about realism. Realism is nice, but sometimes you build just for fun. Yeah, I usually have more fun if I try to make my buildings realistic. I don't know, something about having a city that looks like a real life city just makes me more proud of whatever I'm doing. city is perfect. It's up there with Juicy Taz's city. Yeah. Juicy Taz is a pretty solid city. Yeah, there's definitely better cities out there, but I think, I'm doing fairly well with my city. I'm gonna do something a little bit different and use slabs for this roof. It's not something I typically do, but in this case it makes sense. It takes practice, right? Yeah. I've been playing Minecraft for what, almost 9.5 years now. I started Minecraft in March of 2017, and and I didn't and I didn't get good at building until 2023. But then again, I didn't really start trying until 2022. For the first 5 years, I just kind of did whatever I wanted to do. What's up, Dretastic? How we doing? But yeah, I would say, like in 2023, like I would say like August to like from August 2023 to like March of 2024, I improved so much at building. But then once I got good, I kind of said, yeah, this is good enough, and I kind of slowed down from there. Greenville says, sadly destroyed many of my earlier builds because at the time I didn't like a build, I would destroy it. Yeah, I don't do that. If I don't like a build, I will just set it off to prefabs or something, and it will just sit in storage. But yeah, but in the past, I have restarted my city because of how bad the builds were. Like the old Bazooka City, I did a tour video on it. It's like an hour and a half long, and it was a fairly good city builds wise, but the planning in the layout of the city was horrendous. So eventually I decided to start a new city and bring most of the builds from the old one and use them. And I reused the builds but improved the layout, the roads, everything. Greenville says tip is do not use too many build tutorials. Yeah. like, I understand, like, if you're bad at building, use tutorials, but, at least try to improve your building skills. Don't just milk tutorials until you're dead or something. Speaking of tutorials, I got a new bucket truck tutorial coming out tomorrow. It'll publish at noon. Why in the hell is it dark here? The lighting just decided to bug out. So weird. You gotta love lighting blitzes. This building here is kind of something I built for fun, a little abandoned set of apartments. Oops, wrong command. I need to use stack. And now we need to do the same thing over here. Now I need to make the back of this. Let's just use that. Rainbow says the only unbuilds I made were a house, a strip mall, a grocery store, a tire shop, a big box store, and a pizza shop, and the values. Let's see. What's up, Gold? How are we doing today? What shaders are you using? I'm using Photon shaders on the Ultra profile. They're pretty nice shaders. The clouds aren't the best, but they are pretty nice shaders. The sunrises and sunsets are super vibrant. They got some. These shaders have some pretty vibrant sunrises and sunsets. And I just love the way they work. But they make my city look so good. Greenville says I'm gonna make a plan to get better at Minecraft building, just gotta get motivated. Yeah. need to make the back to this building. What the? Oh, it's just bricks. I'm too used to bedrock. Because I just moved my city over to Java a couple days ago, I'm still used to the bedrock commands. These essential for the bedrock, like player connection? Yes, I do. Right now I do use essentials. Speaking of essentials, I forgot to put the world online. And now let's just fix this texture on this side of the building. Let's turn the music down. Just a smidge. Oh, I think my game's gonna crash. Yep, it did. That's the one thing I don't understand. Sometimes when I switch tabs, Java just crashes. I don't get why it does that, but it does. Anyways, now the backs of these buildings are filled in. I think right over here I'm gonna put a really small linear park. put like a huge heads here. Kind of on both sides apart. Something kind of like that. I feel like I should mix something else in with it. Your city is so amazing, thank you. Let's see what this looks like. That I don't like that. We need to find a leaf block that works with this. Jungle ain't do too bad. We're gonna try boats. Nope. Looks like jungle it is. And he fits this section of the sidewalk. Wait, the fuck happened with my music? My music just stopped. Huh. What the hell? Spotify is being so weird. Okay, now it's good. And it stopped again. What the hell is going on with it? What the fuck is going on? Why does my music stop every time? That is the weirdest thing ever. Greenville says, I'm planning a city with hockey arena, convention center, hotel, and malls. Might not be the most well-set city in terms of landscaping and roads, but it's mainly for fun. It'll still be cool in the Motor Speedway. Yeah, that's good. Nice planes you got. Oh, come on. Dude, Spotify is being weird today. I guess we'll just have to do the rest of the stream without music, unfortunately. Let's try one more time. So let's try this again. And it just crashed on its own. Alrighty. How much space do you have to work with? Let's see what kind of space you have for a road. I mean, not a road, a pathway. If each pathway is going to be 5 blocks, then that leaves 5. on the side. I'm gonna make them 4 blocks to cut down on space. And big trees that go through this part. So it'll be a cool little linear park, I guess. Change it up a little bit and use granite for this one. Let's see how long this park is. 111 blocks. Now let's see how big these trees are from one side to the other. Sounds like what, 23 blocks from side to side? And this one's like 25 blocks from side to side. So we can put like 4 trees in a row down this part. Now I have to find a way to divide these plots up evenly. Blocks. Now let's see how this is. One side's 54 blocks. And the other side's 52. I have to sift this path over by 1 block. I think I'm actually just gonna make it 2 blocks bigger. There you go, at around 26-ish blocks. Leaves that side to be 24, and this side to be 23 blocks. So let's do something like that. A 6 block wide path. You have 23 blocks. What's up, Pinecone? How we doing? Go ahead and turn on Essentials again, because my game, after my game crashed like the 10,000th time. I don't know, my game's been crashing like crazy today. It's probably done it like 3 or 4 times just in today's stream. I'm gonna place some cool flowers here on the side. Take some variety of red flowers. Have some of the double tall ones near the back, where the heads is. Is there anywhere I can build a townhouse? I think there's something over here in the east side. You did a really nice corner lot here. You can build something up to like 6 or 7 stories, nothing higher. Welcome back, Azor. How we doing today? These ones ended up in the front. You need to get out of the front. I guess I'm going to add a couple of a different color flowers in the mix. Maybe some orange ones. We're gonna put on orange tulips in between these. This will throw some yellow flower into the mix. We're gonna just have a bunch of like warm colored flowers. And we got all these flowers like along the edge here. And I need to take trees from the tree prefabs, which is coincidentally right above us. But this time I'm going to use World Edit instead of Axiom to paste these because it isn't going to take very long. And there's not that many trees to paste. I was just dim scrolling, then you popped up again. Maybe this YouTube channel is just maybe this YouTube channel is just the perfect one for you. Who knows? Just gonna watch for a bit longer. Nice. Yeah. What's up, Danny?
Hungry?
Dinner done?
Yipper.
Right. Alright, chat, I'm gonna finish pasting these trees in, and then I'm gonna go for a little bit to eat dinner. Yeah, I'm gonna, and that means I'm probably gonna be AFK for 20-ish minutes. Oh. It fucked up all the flowers. Because I did the wrong command. Anyways, I'm actually gonna paste the trees after dinner. I will see you guys in probably like 20 minutes. Or at 6:30 PM Eastern time. Hello viewers, we are back. The game has crashed for the 5th time today. I might as well go ahead and update all of my mods. What do you have for dinner? I had some beef linguine, I had some cheesy rice, and I had a salad. Sounds yummy. It was pretty good. We were gonna have enchiladas, but the oven broke, so we couldn't make enchiladas. So we had to make something else. But it is what it is. Let's take my flight speed down. It happens, yep. It happens to the best of us. Could you re-invite me? Yeah. Let's see what Pinecone started. Alright. Not bad at all. we got a nice little skinny pork. I think it looks pretty nice. I'm gonna now go ahead and do some decorations, such as making benches. What's up, Sinzilla? How we doing today? But we need signs as well. See, this is gonna be a pretty simple park. I'm gonna have some seating along the intersections of these paths. Maybe a couple trash cans. And stuff like that. And there's a bench. Sanzilla says I'm doing a new sketch for my role before I start orientation for my job. Nice. What job are you gonna be working? Actually, no, let's do structure void. Red lobster? Hopefully the project won't corrupt this time. Yeah, that would suck. Definitely make sure to back up your world to your files. And maybe do that later a couple times, every so often. So that you're able to recover your city, if it were to corrupt. My city did corrupt one time, but luckily it was only one chunk. And they added lore to the corrupted chunk. Two benches there. And now let's make some simple garbage bins. We need something green. Green terracotta. We'll go with this. But yeah, we'll just have like trash and recycling at these two areas. And on the other side, we're also going to put little park lights in here. I find it cool how how in these shaders the light doesn't just instantly disappear, it kind of fades. What the? And here we are. This is a pretty simple park, but it gets the job done. I'm going to put a little room for this parking garage to get finished. What's up, Tag? How we doing today? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I like how that part turned out. I don't know what else I want to do in today's stream. I'm going to look at Pinecone's build and then work on the curb extensions. Because I gotta fix some of the curb extensions. I actually like this build. It's probably one of the better ones you've built. Just gotta take a moment to look at this majestic church I built the other day. Vegas has cool build so far, Pine? Yeah. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. I need 2 more subscribers to reach 2,350. Bazooka bulldozers on the rise. Brilliant, now I'm going to go ahead and fix up some of the curb extensions. Why do we keep getting random ass structure block lines? I swear these just pop out of nowhere. Yeah, I need to fix the curb extensions that are over on the northern side of downtown, because they got messed up while I was clearing structure blocks in this part of the city with commands. I accidentally just did set air, and this entire area got flattened. So what I had to do is paste an old schematic of this entire area, and that was before the curb extensions were implemented, so now I gotta fix the curb extensions. What's up, Aztaz? How are we doing today? So yeah, now I gotta fix all of these. And because of that, these traffic lights also got messed up, so I have to completely gut out these traffic lights on the side roads. And then they will get replaced with a good new traffic light. For 10, when I click by it saying something went wrong. Interesting. So now we gotta do this to two more, to like 3 more streets as well. And fix the bike lanes that go between them. There we go. Now we got another one fixed, and I think we got 2 of them left. 2 streets worth of them. Yeah. What's up, Mary Jackson? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? finished the build. I think it's decent. That was quick. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Right after I remove this traffic light from existence. Oh, right, Pine Town, I like this. You definitely could. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna texture a couple roofs. Like this one. Also, Pinetown, are you gonna update mowing the backrooms tonight? Gonna mix in some concrete with this roof. It doesn't look that good from up close, but if you look at it from afar, it's not that bad. That was from my head off. Now have a fantastic day. You too. There we go, now we got that. And here's BK's build, which surprisingly this part isn't textured because BK definitely does his texturing quite a bit. Oh. Let's increase my FOV a little bit. Fire build that BK did, yeah, this is one of his first towers on my city. Wisconsin Tower. It's still one of the best builds in here to this day. And I'm gonna throw in some polished tough in there as well. Actually, no. I think the regular top looks better. Right there. And I think this polished deep slate can go. I can replace it with regular deep slate and make this roof look better. There we go, we fixed the texture. Everything else is acceptable. Anyways, chat, I think I'm gonna end off the stream for today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be posting a new video at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific Time, and I will see you guys in there. Goodbye.